this past Sunday, it probably won't come out that fast, but my family had what we call the oxtail dinner. And this particular dinner was a tradition that started from my granny, well, let me back up. So, on my granny's side of the family, both her mom and her dad actually would have, they're the ones, the pioneers, if you will, of establishing with their children, like we probably 5 generations at this point, maybe 6, to have our family reunion, which is like our fish fry, which is Juneteenth. Yes, we've been doing fish fry a long time ago. Y'all don't have to give us ours, but we appreciate you. And then Christmas, the Christmas dinner, and the Christmas party. Even at the family reunion, there's certain nights and days for different things, right? And so with that being said, my granny decided she wanted to do something specifically for her kids, right? And so that is the beginning. That is how, if you will, a great family dinner known as the oxtail dinner is done. My granny usually would do it like end of October, in the first part of November, because her birthday is in November, I believe November 16th. So she want to make sure, look, if you want to still do me a birthday party, you know, I ain't going to use my dinner as a birthday party, you know, just look. But one of the things, as I was sitting there, that I was just in retrospect listening to, because the oldest granddaughter, aka Andrea, my big sister, gave words where her mama would give words. She gave words because her mama was the oldest grandchild, granddaughter, whatever you want to say, and she held it high proudly. So her daughter ain't did nothing but the same too. Even though she grew up as my sister, that's still my auntie daughter. But she grew up like she's my sister because she was my only child. So whatever we did, she did. We went out town, she went out of town. We went here, we did this, she did too. Like, and so, listen, y'all. So I'm sitting here reflecting on this oxtail dinner because they did say Tanya was the one that wanted to get back and running. And what I mean by that is the last time I seen my granny, where she was fully knowing who I was and understanding was before I got married. And that was back in 07. And so when we came back, my granny wouldn't let me in because she, for some reason, the Alzheimer's wouldn't allow her to recognize me. So I would never get in the house unless my mama came with me, right? Like, I could be outside on the porch, y'all, ringing the doorbell. and she poking out the window and still won't open the door. Now, my mama calling my mama with me. She will, after my mama done first started opening the door, right? But again, this is all before she had got hospitalized, before what me and my mama and every other medical person in my family believes, before she had the stroke, and then the other one that took her out. I'm being real, y'all. We ain't done. We know what strokes feel like. But anyways, and so with that, as far as I know, we hadn't had the oxtail dinner in years, right? Because she's been, sick or in the nursery home. But even then, when my Aunt Friend was staying there, like, it wasn't, she had dinner. I don't remember. I think it might have been Mother's Day. And I think they got Granny, but it tore my heart up because she didn't want to leave. She thought she was back home. Y'all, I ain't playing. It tore me up. Even being the last person with her the night she died still tears me up today. I gotta be real with y'all. And so, with that, with that being said, that this particular past Sunday really brought a lot for everybody. One, we moved it from my house, which they said is an Isha blip. It's not. We moved it to my mom's new house, which is foreign. So it was kind of central, more central for everybody else. That even if they couldn't get no ride, even if they couldn't get it, they got a ride. And so maybe like last year when we did, I had 30, 40. This year we had like 50, 60. Yes, my granny got that many kids, grandkids, great-grandkids, all that. Yeah, great-greats. She did. We should have did a count. Because that wasn't even still everybody. That was my brother and his 4 children. Bill, where was you at? Why you wasn't there? Did we forget? It's okay. That's all right. We got it. Next October, we got it. Anyway. But as I'm sitting here the next day thinking about it, I'm remembering 2 things about my granny. She, without fail, without whatever, granny always had money, y'all. I don't know how y'all granny is. My granny always had money because I'm sitting up here like, shit, how was we bothering? I mean, not me, but how was probably bothering Buddy from Granny? And Granny was on a fixed income or her pension retirement one, but a few dollars. But how was she always the one that anybody could go to borrow money? And I ain't talking about no little money. I'm talking about some G's, some K's, whatever you call them, right? She always had some. And so I started thinking about that this morning. I started thinking about, because my freshman year, my granny picked me up. First she picked up the boys. That's how they was called, child, the boys, which was my Aunt Peggy kids. And then she came and got me, right? Because I went to school in Fort Worth, because I was in the magnet program, aka International Baccalaureate. And so it was closer and advantageous for my granny to pick me up than my daddy maybe to stop work. Or I don't know where my mom was, y'all. Maybe she was working by the end too, because she was a stay-at-home mom for the bulk of our child rearing, if you will. Yeah. So saying all that to say, I thought about my granny and how she, well, now I'm getting 2 things at once. Half of them. Y'all, my granny go, if you from Fort Worth, you know, my granny go get a beef or burger, a 2-piece chicken, H&J ham cheese sandwich or burger. I'm bringing the H&J up because my mama said it was closed, but I saw cars over there the other day. So if it's open, I'm going by to get me a ham and cheese sandwich. H&J, if y'all open again, holler. Anywho, so my granny, without fail, y'all, whatever she had, y'all had. To the point of me talking to y'all about this beef or burger that she would literally split in like 6, 7 pieces. She was like that. If we were hungry, because back then they didn't call it food stamps, they called it commodities, aka government cheese, government peaches, government. I said, dang, they used to embarrass you and stuff. Why my vegetable can gotta look different from your vegetable can? Why my cheese gotta look different from your cheese? Why you just couldn't put it out there front with us a little bit? No. Y'all gave us commodities. Then Granny had some after school snacks ain't how they was back then. Granny would do an afternoon snack. Go in there, toast you some toast, make you some cinnamon toast, or make you a jelly sandwich. Y'all, that's why I don't like plum, grape, none of that. I don't like none of that, because my auntie and my granny wore that thing out with them jelly sandwiches. So I kid y'all not. I'm done. I don't want none of now. Jelly, nothing. They say I'm bougie because I don't like honey and strawberry preserves at that. I don't like strawberry jelly. I said, well, if you had to have both of them every day, you wouldn't want to eat them. But anyway, back to the dinner. That was around the time my granny would always, for the most part, do her homemade crescent roll recipe. Everybody named Mama know about granny rolls, but Granny refused to give us the recipe. She did. And so I was like, well, I remember Child, nah, that paper was so worn. You be making something, but it wasn't gonna be no bread. But she did. But as the last thing, I wrap this mud up because I gotta get ready to go because I got doctor appointments today. Is she made sure to instill something in all of us, collectively, individually, all of that. And one memory I remember most of all was, because I think I might have been in middle school. So when Granny retired, baby, Granny hit them streets. And not streets on the road, streets in the earth. When I tell y'all, she traveled, she experienced life, and saw things that she didn't probably ever think she would see. Niagara Falls, Canada, New Mexico, like all of that. So much so, I hated the fact that when my mom and them started driving to us and my brother them in Nova, aka Northern Virginia, and then my little brother, us in Hampton Roads. I hate she wasn't in her mind enough to be able to come with them, right? Because baby, wasn't enough for Granny to be like, I got my bags. How much I need? Alright, I'm there. Because she wanted to take fully advantage of life. She had raised kids. She had raised her siblings. She had did all of that. And now it was time for her. Y'all with me? Now it was time for her. And I love that. That was the next thing that was the next and last thing until y'all get things. So Mama said volume 2. When I release it, my prayer is this line, stop lying, and that I can do what I need to do and write again, because it's tripping. My hands either stop or, yeah, I might have to audio it. I don't know. But anyways, for them to transcribe is what I got to say. Because I don't know. But I got to get these books out because the enemy on me. And I got to do my assignment, which is also prophetic writing as the prophet. Calling it out, but learning as well. AKA Hebrew 12 in that mud. I might have to do something for that. Baby, Hebrew 12 is Hebrew 12 by faith, it is. Hebrew 12 by faith, yeah. I got a Hebrew 12 that mud and I got to get it out, right? Okay, because I got to get ready to go. I'm getting in trouble. My mama not repeat in here. It's like, girl, come on. So, yeah. She lived it. She said, I done worked. Now it's time for me. Y'all, while my granny was the first person to encourage me to travel, she bought me the biggest suitcase in life at that time, what it felt like. And she told me to go do. And I still, listen, I almost still had that suitcase too. It gave up the ghost. Now y'all gotta know that I had the suitcase over 20 years, but it finally gave up the ghost. But irregardless, she left so much of a legacy that my mama was able to give us words from her and guidance from her, whether she was here then or her being gone now. Things my mama said, volume 1, was my family. It was my family. And so when things my mama said, volume 2 comes out, you're going to get a little bit more. You're going to get a little bit more of my family. Because that's my legacy, to write out, prophetically scribe. You know I was a scribe, prophetic scribe for earth. Yeah, that part. And I'm thankful. And I'm grateful. Because they even heard me that I need y'all to live. I need Tanya to live. I need y'all. And I need y'all to get that. Stop by unexpectedly, child. Or find out, sneak from my mama or something and see if we gonna be there at a certain time. Something. But I'm not playing. I need you. And my granny would tell y'all the same thing. 10 need y'all. 10 days and nights. She ain't got no fight. She ain't got no fight. She ain't saying she gonna die. She just saying she ain't got no fight. And I pray for my little cousin Evie right now, y'all. Touching the grief of both of us. I'm not trying to cry. I won't cry. But touching the grief of both of us. I'm not going to say her name. Other than she's my little cousin. And to pray for us because nobody can understand the pain that's in our body all day long. The pain that we attacked. The pain that we pushed in. The pain that we not thought of. I've been sick almost 6 years. China had a whole breakdown with my therapist this past weekend. We need y'all. We need the family. We need the friends. Because if you don't give us what we need, we ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. The doctors already said we was terminal. And I already said it. But God has the final say. He do. And in this moment in time, he asked me to ask y'all to lift us up. Carry us. Because I don't know about her, but really, I can't even walk. I tell everybody I got grace for about an hour. After that, I ain't got nothing. I was in so much pain after the Christmas dinner. Not the Christmas dinner, the Oxford dinner. I just didn't say nothing. I just got real quiet because I was in so much pain. But I wanted to be in the building. I wanted to be around everyone. And so, I sacrificed my body to do it. But I'm grateful that everybody was okay with letting us start back. Sometimes you gotta do stuff that hurts so you can heal. I'm gonna say that one more time. Sometimes you gotta do things that hurt to get you to heal. Look her, what Evangelist Fantasia say. Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. That's where we at. And tell you gotta go, y'all. She gotta go because she about to be late. And my mama gonna come back in here and give me the eye. So let me go and get up out the way. So I don't get in trouble. Trouble. Amen. Love y'all with every single thing I got. And then some.